Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you be coming from, whatever time of day it is, hello to you. This is Faithfully Bearded. I am Tyson, and I want to bring to you guys today something a little bit different. I'm going to unbox a package that I got, and then I'm going to wear it. I'm going to come back. I'm going to splice the videos together. I'm going to make one long video with a unboxing and review for you. And the one that we have today is from a guy by the name of Eton. I believe it's Eton or Etan. But this company has a really cool story behind it and the meaning behind it. So I want to dig into this. I want to test it out. I want to dig a little bit deeper into the meaning behind the company and the person, so that way I can bring it to you and really kind of explain to you what the company stands for and what they mean. So let me open this up, show you what's in here, and then I'm going to dig in. I'm going to wear it for a while. I'm going to talk to him on the phone. I'm going to see what is all behind this, and then I'm going to bring you a review, splice it all together. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I got my knife. We got it slit open. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hit the bell, turn on all of your notifications. That's what we do here. We have fun. We have fun. We be involved. Alright, we got the Aubrey Shores out of the way. We got a cool little paper here with instructions. We have a bubble wrapped beard balm here, and we have another bubble wrapped beard balm. So this is from the company Aleph Male. So not to be confused with Alpha Male. It's not Alpha Male. It's pronounced Aleph Male. And we have a 2-ounce beard oil here. And then let me unbox the other one here. So the little that I know about the company at this moment is he lives in Jerusalem. And that's about all I know. Alright, so here you can see the beard oils. Look at that. And then on the back you got some more stuff. These are 2 ounces here. So this one's called Sukkot, and we have olive oil, almond oil, vitamin E, essential oils, lemongrass, myrtle, and mint. Lemongrass, myrtle, mint. Now I'll forewarn, lemongrass can kind of give me a headache, so we're going to see how strong this is. I do get that lemongrass predominantly, but I get a subtle hint of mint to follow it up. Now I believe there's a reasoning behind the scents that he uses here. So let's see. So this one we got Bakartov. I think it's Bakartov. Think good, speak good, do good. Lavender, cedar, and bergamot. Okay, I like that one. The lavender is not overpowering, which I like. Actually, the cedar kind of comes out more to me. And then you have beard balm here, coconut oil, shea butter, beeswax, olive oil, vitamin E. And let's just twist this off and see. There you go. See what it looks like. It smells exactly the same as the oil. Exactly the same as the oil. So let me... Yeah, this one's pretty close. I get a little bit more of the bergamot, I think, in this one. So, sourced from the land of Israel. That's pretty cool. So I want to dig more into the story of this, try this stuff out, let you know what I think, let you know the story behind it. We'll get into talking about the design, the feel, the scent, but more importantly, the backstory, because I think you really want to know what he thinks about beards and how his religion can come into this, and what the kind of the whole point of a beard can be, and more in-depth meaning behind it. So I'm going to go put this stuff in, I'm going to test out for a while, sit and talk to him, and then I'm going to come back, film the review, splice them together, and give them to you. Shalom, all my friends. I have been spending time with Aleph Male, and I did the unboxing as you just watched. And now we're going to tell you a lot about the company. And normally we would dig into a lot about the scents, a lot about the feel, a lot about the ingredients, but I really want to dig in to more so about the company and what it stands for. And to do that, I have a lot of notes, okay? So you're going to see me looking down at my notes a lot because I spent like 2 hours on the phone with him, And he was filling me in with so much information, and I was just soaking it up. I loved it. It's about beards, the Jewish, the religion, how the company ties into that belief system, how the products are made. And he also sent me a bunch of links, and I will talk about those a little bit. So I want to spend some time more so talking about the company and a little bit about it and the belief system of it. And then we'll kind of just talk about the 2 cents that I have, oil, balm, a little bit of the pricing, and we'll go from there, all right? You do have a company named Aleph Male. So it's not Aleph Male, it's not Alpha Male, it's Aleph Male. And it's owned by a guy named Eaton. Now, he was born and raised in the United States. He moved to Jerusalem to seek out his religion and to grow as one with that. So he is actively practicing right now and building the foundation of his company on that. So the first thing we think of when we think of, okay, so he lives in Jerusalem, he makes beard products, how does that come to the United States? So he has a distribution center in the United States. So when he sent me product, it was very, very quick. It came fast. So nothing really to worry about there. He makes the products by hand over there. He sources his ingredients locally, and then he can actually, as he's making them, he can pray over them, he can bless them however he feels the need to, and then send them to his distribution center to where when you order, they get shipped out from there. So I like the fact of knowing that he made this by hand in Jerusalem, and I still got it shipped super fast. So that's just a little bit about that. Now let's talk more about the spiritual beliefs, the Aleph Male, and what the brand really represents. So the whole mindset with Aleph Male is to basically rid the term alpha. Alpha dog, alpha male is kind of known as like the top dog, and we are built better than dogs. That's his philosophy. We're built in the image of God, and the Aleph Male is a lot different than the alpha dog, who's this big masculine king of the hill type thing. And we're not going for the king of the hill. We're all made in God's image. So one thing he did was point me to the 13 attributes of divine mercy. And so when I look it up, you get a lot of things of being compassionate, being truthful, be merciful, have compassion for a person in distress before they sin, after they sin, be slow to anger, be full of kindness, forgive, pardoning, transgression. So there's these 13 attributes of divine mercy that he pointed me to, and I actually loved reading about them. A lot of it's in Hebrew translation, so you got to kind of make a little bit of sense with it if you're not used to reading that type of stuff. But let me kind of read to you what the Aleph Male brand stands for and represents. So it's a lifestyle brand, and it's a Jewish expression for men to grow and celebrate their beards. It's also reclaiming the ancient Jewish spirituality connected to the beard. The scents of their beard oils and balms are scents that are celebrated at the Jewish holidays. The Jewish beard culture is thousands and thousands of years old. King David had a beard. Moses had a beard. And the custom for Jewish men to anoint their face and beard with oil goes all the way back into the Bible. So Aleph Male believes every man, every human being is made in the image of God. As a Jewish lifestyle brand, they want to present a new vision of actualized masculinity. An actualized man is often described as an alpha male, where he's the top dog, on top of everyone else, men and women, and controlling them and dominating them. They don't believe that top dog is the correct metaphor for actualized masculinity. They believe that actualized masculinity is when a man becomes a channel for blessing by tapping into his divine spark within him. The Aleph Male is one who lives in alignment with his highest self. The Aleph Male honors the sacredness of life and respects the feminine. The Aleph Male uplifts and blesses those around him rather than controlling and exploiting them. They have so many amazing things and want this passion, this drive to change the idea of what masculinity is. And when you see him or you talk to him, you just get engraved and engulfed in what he's talking about and the way that he talks about it. And when you see him, you see the big beard, doesn't spend a lot of time, trimming, grooming. It's just going. And that's the belief system that he has. But he believes that when a man grows the beard, he grows this spirituality, and it opens the Holy Spirit unto that man. So there's so many cool, amazing things that I learned talking to him, and I can't even recite it all. I can't even take down all these notes. But what it did to me as a religious man is it really got me thinking more about the Jewish culture and their beliefs, and how that's different from maybe the way that I grew up, or what I think. And it kind of takes me a look at my religion and their religion, and how they crisscross together and align. And we have a lot of the same beliefs, right? We want to treat everybody with kindness. We want to bless those even when they harm us. And so this whole philosophy about being a man, being an Aleph male, is so amazing, and it really hit home with me. I want to talk to him way more often. I want to be a part of this brand. I want to help change the outlook of the alpha dog, the alpha male, into the Aleph male, because I think this world could benefit a lot more if we all had the same outlook, that we're made in God's image, and these 13 attributes of divine mercy. And if we thought about those and we lived by those a little bit more, I think this place would be a lot better off. We'd have a lot more positivity and a lot more collaboration, instead of people worrying about distrust, stepping on each other's toes, and not having forgiveness. Forgiveness is huge. People make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and being able to forgive them. And that's what the Aleph Male is all about. We treat people right, but we are all sinners, and when that happens, to be able to forgive. And it's even in there to have compassion before a person sins, have compassion after a person sins. There's so much more that this world can accomplish as a team, and that's what the Aleph Male is all about. And so I really dug that. I'm still going through more and more information that he sent me to soak up as much of this as I can and to learn. It's so amazing. And if you guys haven't had a chance to talk to him, just send him a message. Now keep in mind that he is in Israel, so it's going to take, not necessarily for him to respond, but he's probably going to respond while you're sleeping, time zone differences. So let's talk a little bit. That's a little bit of the backstory, and I could go on all day about it. It's if you're not into that stuff, it's going to be hard to sit through for this video, but that's really what the brand is about, and that's what needs to be exposed. The products are one thing, but really what the brand stands for is what needs to be exposed and what people need to know about, because this brand is a community, it is a changer, and it changes the perception and the way that we can think about beards. It changes how the general public who maybe doesn't have a beard, doesn't know a lot about them, can think about bearded men. This is what spirituality is about. A beard ties directly into that. Now let's just talk about the products a little bit. Now there's so many cool things with the products. I mean, you can go to the website and you see that candles, they look like candles right here. You can go to the website and see all about that. He has a page, and a long page, with so much history and story behind that of why that's on there, and it all ties into the good reasoning behind the brand name and what the brand stands for. And right here it says on here, anoint your beard, shape, soften, and shine. I can't say that it doesn't do that. I wore it quite a bit, and you can look here, it's that white color, nice smooth texture. And you're talking about coconut oil, shea butter, beeswax, olive oil, and vitamin E oil. Now again, this is all sourced right there, local to him. He makes it, and then he sends it to his distribution center in the United States. He is proud to announce that he has served over 30 states in the United States, all the way from over there, and I think we can get him a few more states based on this. I liked the feel of it, of the balm. I thought it was really nice. I would say it's a medium hold, not too heavy, not too soft. It melts down in your hands nice, and the scent duration is well on it as well. The scents are a little bit different than maybe what we're used to, but again, it's supposed to celebrate the Jewish holidays, okay? So in the scent on this one, so this is the Sukkot blend, and you're talking about myrtle, lemon, lemongrass, and mint. So you got that lemony scent, that lemongrass scent. I feel like the lemon is probably the most dominant scent in here, the lemongrass. but it usually is for me. The lemongrass just hits my nostrils in a certain way, and that one stands out the most to me. And then you got Bokertov, and this is lavender, cedar, and bergamot. And the biggest thing I get out of this, I get the cedar the most out of it, but I do get some of the bergamot too. And thankfully for me, the bergamot isn't too overpowering because I'm not a big bergamot fan. And then you have the beard oil here. So you've got a 2-ounce bottle, and this goes for $20, so pretty good price. I mean, if you were to break that down per ounce, you're talking $10 per ounce. And you have olive oil, almond oil, vitamin E oil, and then essential oils. So this is all, again, sourced from Israel, and the scents are realistically the same as the balm. I do like the 2-ounce size. For some reason, 2-ounce bottles just feel nicer in the hand. They feel like you're getting more for your money or something. So I really, really enjoy 2 ounces. And again, for $20. Now, the feel on this, I mean, this is something different, right? We're not used to olive oil, almond oil, and vitamin E. That's quite a bit different than some of the carrier blends that we're using. I mean, there's no jojoba, there's no castor, there's not a lot of these other carrier oils that we might be used to seeing. You got olive oil and almond oil, and then vitamin E oil. I do love things with vitamin E in them. They make my beard feel really good. But this particularly did make my beard feel really soft. I could run with just oil if I wanted to, and it was plenty fine. I didn't get snarls by the end of the day. It didn't feel that dry, crunchy feeling or anything like that. It kept it nice and moisturized, so I'm happy with that. For me personally, I would like to see him do different scents, but at the same time, I understand why he does these scents. It ties into the brand. It ties into his spirituality. And there's so much power behind that. And there's so much power behind knowing that he made these by hands and blessed them as he sends them out. To me, as a Christian man, that just means the world to me. And it actually makes me feel like this is a little bit more special for some reason. And I would believe it's my connection, my spiritual connection, that is empowering that. And I dug into a lot of the stuff that he sent me. I'm still going through it and digging in more, but so much of it relates to how I feel. And that's the big key, is the relation, the ties that we can tie into ourselves with this brand. So this brand, I believe, is completely opposite than a lot of beard brands. It's not going for that alpha dog feel. It's actually going for the opposite and trying to reinvent what the alpha male stands for, and to show everybody that men, women, the human race is built in God's image. And so with that, I'm going to leave you guys. Let me know in the comments below, have you tried Aleph Male? Have you seen him around? If you haven't and you are spiritual, I urge you to send him a message. Follow him on Instagram, Facebook. He also does have some YouTube videos out there. Maybe I'll link his channel down below. I think the products are good, and they're worth trying out. If you're into the essential oil, the all-natural, locally sourced stuff, you definitely want to try these out. If you have any sort of spiritual beliefs, this again is another thing. So there's multiple reasons why you should try this company. I think it's one of those that you just have to try. It's something that you need on the beard shelf. It's something that if you just read their about page on the website, you can benefit so much from that, and you can actually learn a little bit about the owner. And I think who's behind the product means more to me personally than necessarily than what the product is. Now, of course, I'm not going to buy a bad product just because the owner is really nice. But there's so much of a story behind this beyond the owner being nice. It's a belief system, it's a way of life, it's a way of doing business, and it's a way of doing a product. And all of that combines together to make an amazing brand and an amazing belief system. So let me know what you think about this below, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay Aleph, and God bless you all.